Hi there, everybody. It's Chris. I just wanted to do a quick little broker minute on .loop a little bit, touching in like the loop details and making sure our stuff is complete. If you could, after this, if you have a loop open or any transactions open, follow what I'm going to show you. I'm going to flip over to the screen here in a sec, and just make sure all your loops are classified correctly. That helps us up in the back end to know what's going on when. I mean, I get to kind of see what's up there, but if you guys don't classify them correctly, then I don't get to see everything in its right phase. So it just helps in data integrity and such. So I appreciate it. I'm going to flip over to the screen now, and we'll take a look at it. Hope everybody's having a great 2019. Okay, so what I was talking about in the loop are the loop details that are right underneath the loop name. We've talked about the name. Just make sure the address for the property is in the loop name. And as an aside, if you click on this name, you're going to go into the loop details and find out everything that's going on with this loop. So you can put all that information. The more information you put in here, the more information that will transfer over to the green sheet, make it a little bit easier to fill out in the end. But if I go back to my loop here, it's this line of information right underneath the loop. Now, some of you do this, some of you don't. But what I like is everybody out there, if you've got a loop, make sure this bit of detail is correct. If it says, NA or hasn't been filled in, just fill in the information. So I'll show you what's available under this first one. Is basically the type of loop it is. Is it a purchase? Is it a listing for sale? Listing for lease? Is it a lease? Is it some other real estate, something like a referral? Or is it something other completely that you're using .loop for? So, fill that out. Once you fill that out, it'll have different phases that this property could be in. Pre-listing, private listing, active, under contract, withdrawn, sold, terminated, archived. I would appreciate, don't turn anything into archived. Let me do that. If you want something, I just need to make sure I verify everything's good, and then I can archive it so I can get it out of the way. And something that has sold in the past is not necessarily archived. It should go under sold. So, if you have loops that are still showing up that don't have any of this detail that sold back in 2018, just shift them to sold status. That way they're done. Then the remaining information here, these two are filled in by you. If this is a buyer loop and you filled in that information on the purchase contract, it'll kind of pre-populate this. If it's a listing loop, it's not going to know. So go ahead and put in the purchase price and the estimated closing date, and that way the loop is complete. That way I can see status of loops without having to dig into contract details and see what's going on. You've probably noticed that as I do some work inside your loops, I try to fill this information out. But I know when you guys update the contracts, you know that before I do. So I'd appreciate it if you updated that. Anyways, if you have any questions, reach out and say hi. Happy to answer them, and I will look forward to all of my loops having all of this detail filled out right away. So I appreciate it. Keep selling. Talk to you all later.